What is up,
We're here.
y'all?
We've got 2 Jedi.
Yeah, so Yoda Red Deck's been bouncing around a lot of people's brains, I think, since it made some showings at Gen Con. I grabbed a list from one of the Gen Con premiere events. This was the first place Yoda deck. I will say, this deck's pretty complex and as far as like the lines of play, and I do not have all those memorized. And so I think the first few games where we're warming up is going to be me trying to like wrap my brain around the sequencing of some of the things you have to do to make this Yoda deck really powerful. Yeah. I think it's doing some cool stuff, but you're playing like the Ray, where if you draw during the main phase, you just do damage to a base in the unit, which is awesome. Very powerful ability, especially on pay. They need resources for it, but it takes some setup.
Right.
To get that working.
You either get lucky or you have to set it up right and work for it.
Yeah.
Now this Kit Fisto deck, I would not call this a meta deck. Before the YouTube comments just jump in there and start beating me up for saying nobody plays Kit Fisto or whatever. I like the idea of a Kit Fisto green
deck. I saw
deck.
some Kit Fisto doing well yesterday.
Okay, that's good. That's good. This felt to me like a sleeper deck. I don't know if you who watched the Galactic Championship stream, but I think it was it Tyler Parrott, one of the designers, was talking about how Kit Fisto was kind of underrated. It felt like the Kit Fisto ability is extremely powerful and was not seeing as much play as it probably should. And I kind of agree. We had some success with Kit Fisto very early.
Just messing around with them. Yeah.
It was one of the first things I built because I had the showcase. This was another excuse to use the showcase. And I do think the red-green hero force stuff is, generally speaking, fairly potent. Now, whether or not it's positioned well in the format, I don't know. I do think this Kit Fisto deck does not want to run into, like, say, Tarkin Town decks. You play your first thing, and then it just gets killed, and then you're behind the whole game.
You need to be, like, snowballing from your first Jedi unit you play.
Yeah. So I do think this Kit Fisto has tools against a wide variety of things in the format, which I think the question is, like, the right alchemy of what should be in the deck versus what isn't. This was literally the only Kit Fisto list that I saw while I was looking around.
Okay.
But hopefully there's some more that are popping up and we can look at it. So I do not think this list is missing what I consider and I'm not trying to badmouth the creator of this deck. I would like to thank the creator of this deck for making it. The list, wherever the list is somewhere in there. This list does feel like something that was not played tested 4,000 times, the way that, like, say, the Kylo Tarkentown or the Multitalzin list was, right? There's like random inclusions that I think I would probably put, 1 or 2 of in here. Like, the deck doesn't have Poe. I think Poe is so good that you just have to play him if you're playing Red Hero. It's playing the Anakin from the starter deck, and so I put the Anakin in the starter deck.
Coordinate one?
Yeah, the one that draws cards. I don't hate drawing cards, and I do think there's a good meta call for drawing cards. There's a reason to draw cards if Force Throw is just running around everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Force Throw and Pillage. So I do think you get to present like an escalating threat throughout the course of the game. And then I think you have to pick your right moment to stick Fisto and then try to close the game out, because
he has potential to do so much damage when he comes out. So
yeah, I think if you have 2 in play with Saboteur, he can get kind of busy. So featuring the tokens and discount, you should choose one. Look if you're just
who's paying for that? Are we playing for? I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
Speaking of tokens,
yeah,
the Premier Games .store. If you type !tokens in chat, you can see a link to their store. They offered to send us some free tokens, which is why we were reviewing them in the first place. This is us reviewing the tokens. Full disclosure, they were sent to us for free, but they were happy. They were kind enough to supply us with a discount code to share with you all in case you guys want some new tokens. They're really high quality metal tokens. We've been using the Force tokens.
I like this. Made. This has got some nice heft to it. I like a good metal component to go with the stuff that I'm playing. Because it lets my opponent know I mean business.
Yeah, bam! It's a Pog Slammer is what this is. This is a Pog
and
Slammer.
If there's an impromptu Pog tournament, I'm prepared.
You're ready. So the set comes with this 3D printed tray. I think this is the deluxe edition of the set. I think I can't speak to the specifics of the
We're not
tiers.
We're not product subject matter experts.
But this is what was sent to us. All the bells and whistles, probably. There's a magnetic top on it, slides off, and the tray holds all the stuff. This is the same format as the tray that fits into the deck box. the game gen
yeah,
deck
the
box.
deck pods.
So it fits down in the little slot,
in the cubby hole.
in the little cubby hole for your tokens. So slides right in there. It does give some extra heft because this set probably weighs like 3 pounds.
Let's see. Yeah, 3 to 4,
Something like
3
that.
to 4 pounds, perhaps.
Yeah, they're real nice. So we got all these your damage tokens.
Yeah, get
Your 1s, your 3, your 5.
Are they reversible?
They are reversible.
Ah,
And that's probably
love
everything
it.
about them because
Love
the 3
it.
flips to 1.
Yeah, we're used to the Keyforge reversible math.
Yeah, so 3s, 1s, 5s go to 10s.
Yeah, very nice.
We love that. There are shield tokens that are also reversible. The shields flip to 2 shield
Okay. Well, I mean,
in case you're loading the shields
yeah.
up. We have the
Hidden? Is that a hidden token? Is that Sentinel?
it's like Sentinel reminders.
Sentinel
And
hidden, maybe?
Sentinel and hidden reminders.
Um,
That's kind of cool. I think that's what they are. You can
uh,
probably use those for a variety of
epic
things, right?
action.
Epic action tokens. A
Reminder
token.
Yeah. Okay.
So if that flips, I love the double-sided different
Yeah, for sure.
uses. We have experience tokens, which also flip to the 2
Yeah.
experience.
Okay. All right.
Super cool. There's the initiative token.
Okay.
Hefty, also metal. There's like a coin that comes in there in case you need like coin flip for start of the game kind of stuff. And there's a little like dice slot down there for 2 dice.
Okay.
How cool is that?
That's not bad.
Yeah. And then we have more +1/+1 counters that flip to -1/-1 counter
All right.
reminders like that. We also have the +1/+0 counter that flips to O+1.
Okay.
Also +1.
All right.
I believe it's all the
The-
tokens. There's also a tray that you can get that comes with it that goes on the bottom. Right now I have the one that holds, it looks like it holds additional initiative tokens, but you can substitute this one in that holds your force tokens. So you can also pack those in with it, which is kind of nice. All right, so we're going to use these tokens on stream today, just see how they look for stream. I think they probably aren't going to look amazing on camera because they're like grayscaled, and they probably, you generally want lighter colors for the camera.
Right. The neon tokens are very easy to follow on screen.
Yeah, but we're going to use these for the stream today. And if you guys want some, or you want to go check out the store, feel free to use our discount code, 10% off. We don't get any kickbacks or anything from that.
Yeah.
So just enjoy.
Yep.
Have fun.
If you like them, if you're impressed, pick them up.
Yep. I think they're pretty nifty.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave the force token as well.
Bang. We're actually both using force today. Wild.
Yeah. I want to say the force is about where it needs to be power level, right? You want the decks that want it really want it, and then the decks that don't care about it, don't interact
This
with
Yoda
it.
deck actually seems to only use the force for like Kiadi Monday and 1 Mace Windu.
Okay.
So it doesn't really lean into the force super hard, but Kiadi Monday is so good that it's worth running it.
Right. Yeah, this one uses the force quite a bit. So
I really like the way the force ended up being designed.
I think so.
I was like kind of worried about it.
The initial stuff that I looked at, I was like, okay, I think this is the right direction with it. This feels about the power level that it should be, right?
The article where they talked about the different ways they were going to potentially design the force, all of those things were my fears about how they would design the force, and I'm glad that they didn't.
Yeah, after playing, I mean, the Star Wars players don't know anything about playing Keyforge, but the Keyforge had a mechanic called the Tide, which was a cumbersome mechanic, and was a real, like, it felt miserable when you were slowly losing a game due to the Tide, and the only thing that you could do was to like draw fewer cards to maybe put the Tide in your favor so the opponent could stop beating you, and then your opponent would do something that would benefit them with the Tide anyway. Oh my god.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah,
11
is not blue or red.
I have the initiative.
I read your comment. I can't ignore you. Also, Ping Winter, I don't know if we thank you for that prime, but thank you for the prime. That was about 10 minutes ago.
Kid Fisto does not have ETH Koth, which I thought was a gutsy move, but I liked it because I do think ETH Koth, his cost, stat, and benefit for this deck is not what this deck wants to be doing, right? I think this deck wants to be playing stuff slightly off curve if possible so that you can use Kid Fisto's ability. Okay, I'll resource that. And I will resource... I guess I'll resource this. I have the initiative. So... I will play a Jedi Counselor.
Play C3PO. I will say 3. Is it? Okay, I will look. Okay. All right. I'm done.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Yes. Okay, man, I need like 600 reps with him. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack your base for 1. And I'll get the force.
Okay. I'll attack your base for 1. I'll name 3.
Okay.
Use leader ability first. For Yoda. I'm out Yoda.
You have to have a unit leaf play to do anything, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
if a unit left play this phase, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top or bottom of your deck.
Yeah, so nothing left play, so it won't do anything. So
or does his action? No, you can't do the second part without doing the first part. He does nothing, all right, on tap if something doesn't left play. Yeah. If a unit left play this phase, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of it. Yeah, no. So you have to be able to beat that.
It's all one clause. So I'll play red 5, which I like with Kid Fisto, for the record.
I'll play Night Sister Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, red 5.
I'll take initiative.
Just amazing. And pass. Oh, okay. My brain hurts.
I got some options. I do have some options here. I think what I want to do is attack with the counselor first.
Very well.
I think that's what I want to do. I want Kid Fisto's ability live. I want it active.
Attack your base with C3PO, I'll say 3. I'll reveal open fire and draw.
Oh, interesting. So then I think I Kit Fisto and I'll shoot C3PO for 2. And this kind of incentivizes you to do something about red 5.
Well, I'll take your base for 2.
Okay.
Get the force.
Red 5 is going to attack for 3 and gun down C3PO.
Well, I'll use Yoda. Draw. And put a card on top.
I am gonna play Hugh Yang, and I'm gonna buff red 5.
I'm gonna force throw you.
I'll throw away Obi-Wan.
I'll do 3 damage to. We'll go red 5.
Okay. I'm gonna take the initiative.
Actually, let's do it to. Let's do it to Hugh Yang.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
I'll play You Are My Only Hope. And I'll play Poe.
Okay.
And then pass.
Hugh Yang is going to attack your base for 2. I have attacked with a Jedi unit.
Take your base with Poe, discard. This Yoda, do 2 damage to Hugh Yang. For 6. You're my only Poe. There's 2 Poes in here.
I'm gonna play Ki Adamundi. I will spin the force and draw 2.
I'll open fire, red 5.
I'm gonna shoot Poe for 2.
I'll use Yoda. That on the bottom.
I'm gonna take the initiative.
I'll take your base for 2. I'll play Adagalia. And pass. Is Kit deploy at 6?
He deploys on 5.
At 5, okay.
I didn't want to deploy him.
Yeah.
Not into an open Poe. I deploy Poe, Justin takes initiative. Kit eats shit.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Don't know about you. Maybe that sounds good to you. Doesn't sound great to me. We're gonna have Ki Adamundi fight Poe. I will get the force.
Oh, Yoda. Or on top. I'm going to show you this ray.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess I have to do
have
that
to show. You have to.
as I draw it.
Yeah.
Okay, I drew this
Yeah.
ray.
Yeah.
So 2 damage and 2 damage.
Sure. I'll believe you.
That's tough
I'll believe
to
Yeah.
properly sequence, right?
Yeah, because
like,
you have to. Yeah, I think so.
You
Though
need to be like draw a card, or like draw.
I mean,
a card.
the way that I used to when I played Magic competitively, I would put my card down that I'm fixing to draw, and then I would make sure there's no other card stuck to it. So the drag is making sure you don't have 2 cards because you actually draw 2 cards. That can be a game loss depending on how strict the judge is being.
Reveal. Okay.
Yeah. And then also you're proving that this card is isolated by itself, right? So, okay. I am going to mace and smoke Adi Gallia there.
Smoked. I'll attack your base for 2.
Okay. I will attack your base for 1, and I'll get the force.
All rivals fall mace.
I will take the initiative.
Pass.
I'm gonna attack your base for 1.
Take your base for 2.
I'm gonna play Anakin's Interceptor.
Oh, Luke, the Interceptor.
I'm gonna force throw you.
Ray.
I'll dump 5 into Luke.
I'll deploy Yoda. I'll discard a card from my deck. Kill that guy.
I'm gonna use Kit Fisto to kill Luke.
Attack your base for 4. Restore 2.
I'm gonna deploy Kit.
I'll take Ganesh.
I'm gonna pay 3 and play Hugh Yang and buff Kit Fisto. And then Kit Fisto is gonna hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll pass.
I'll attack you for 2.
Yoda's got too much of an ass for me to kill here. You got this one.
Big fat butt.
I took too much damage early. I was kind of worried that this deck would dork around early. I think it's the barrage of removal that I fought really. So the deck plays Mace, Anakin, Kelleran Beck, Yoda, and
My gosh,
the Syndralig. And so I had that dude, the counselor. I have no idea how the counselor stayed alive that long. But I had counselor plus the force token, and I think there were like half a dozen turns where if I draw something that costs 7 or more, I probably take control of the game and probably win it, right? Like on 5 resources, Ki-Adi-Mundi crashes into Poe, and I followed up with a Kelleran Beck. And then I have a 7/7 plus a 3-drop. Like, I'm probably in good shape then, right? It's the turn before Luke can come down, and Luke can't even kill Kelleran, right? Kelleran's too big. So, now I did have a fistful of cards the whole time. I also had luminous beings in my hand. So you were at 14, is that correct?
Was it like?
You restored 2. Yeah, you restored 4. But if I had I had luminous beings, which Hugh Yang and Kit would have combined for 14, I think. Just the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because the luminous being is like a +8 there, and Kit is also a saboteur. So I think you can steal some games with that, like if they're trying to hide behind a Kylo.
I forgot the Kit was a saboteur.
Yeah, that's the important thing about him. Like that's honestly why his power is so low, is because he's saboteur.
Mulligan.
Yep. Yeah, I was debating whether to play Obi-Wan or not, and I opted to play the red 5 because I wanted the Kit Fisto ping plus red 5 to try to take over the game, but then C-3PO drew an open fire. I mean, Justin could have had the removal anyway, but like I play the red 5, and then C-3PO is like, oh, I guess I got an open fire. I actually misplayed the turn. I should have played Hugh Yang first anyway, instead of attacking with a counselor. I should have attacked with the counselor, not ping with Fisto yet, then play Hugh Yang, buff the red 5, and then if you want to open fire, you have to open fire the Hugh Yang.
Yeah.
I think that was the sequencing.
Like at some point, I was just like, I can't. I'll just let him play whatever he wants with the counselor. Because they've been sitting and play, not doing anything, but attack me for one the whole game. Yeah, we're doing well. In your opinion, how's the interest for the Gundam TCG? It was cool. As far as like us playing it, where does one get the product?
Yeah, all of the product is sold out locally. I suspect nationally, there's nothing to buy, I think, is the problem. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say what I mean. Like the interest in the store that I work at, is pretty high. There's a solid number of players that play it. So, but there's no like even if I wanted to play it, there's nothing to play with.
It's a cool game though.
I liked it.
I would be worried about balance, just based on what we played around with.
All right, I am gonna play the counselor.
I'll play Yoda.
I will take the initiative.
Yes.
Oh.
This is a 3 Crate Dragon Yoda list.
I'm going to attack your base for 1 and get the initiative.
I'll attack your base for 2 and get the force.
I'm gonna Kit Fisto Ada.
She's Fistoed. Play Yaddle.
I'm gonna Sorcerer's Blast Ada. I'll take 1.
Oh, Yoda. What's on the bottom?
I'm gonna Force 3.
I'll discard You're My Only Hope.
Right, I'll do 3 damage to Yell.
I'll Force throw you.
I'll discard Yoda's lightsaber.
And I'll do damage to the Jedi.
I'll take initiative.
Alright, pass. What a turn. That's like wild as 3 resource turn. There was so many actions in that turn.
Yeah.
What the hell?
A little like counterintuitive. I think I crash into there. I get the force.
I will Yoda. I'll put this on top.
I'm gonna play Kiyoda and then draw 2.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
I wonder if I'm supposed to make you respond to me, or if I'm supposed to be pressuring. Like, am I supposed to be killing your units or forcing you to kill my units, right?
I mean, I do think Yoda is fine going late game and just trading units till then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like your deck is too, but...
I think I'll crash Kiyoda into Kiyoda. I get the force. It keeps you from getting the force,
Yeah.
right?
It
will turns on Kit Fisto's ability.
I'm gonna draw a card.
The reveal ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage to a base.
2 damage to a unit and 2 damage to a base. Okay.
Yeah.
And then put a card on top.
I will play Arigalia.
I'll play Red Squadron X-Wing. I'll do 2 damage to it to draw a card. That card is Ray.
Sure.
2 damage, 2 damage.
I'm gonna blast that with Kid Fisto.
Play a Yaddle.
I'm gonna pay 2 and play Gungi.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna deploy Kid Fisto. Kid Fisto's gonna attack you for 3. And then I will pass.
Okay. Yaddle's gonna fight Ada. And I'll restore 1. And get the force. Scrungle Gungus, what's up?
I'm gonna Luminous Beings. We'll put Kiata and Ada. Adi. These guys have +4/+4 for the turn.
Okay. I'll Yoda. Draw and top.
Okay. We'll Fisto you for 6.
Play Rebellious Hammerhead. I'll do 3 damage to Gungi.
Okay. I'll Gungi you for 6.
Take initiative.
I'll pass. I do have the 4.
Okay. I'll be I'll fight Gungi. Restore 1.
I'm gonna Kellerin. Top 7. Cost 3 less or less than 3. Cost 3 less. So you could Kellerin in the late game and play stuff that's even cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Sucks. I was open to hit Maz here, so Kid Fisto would hit you for 4. Oh, Obi-Wan. Now Kid Fisto gets killed by stupid Luke.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll play as Luke.
Yeah. Yeah. There's there. This.
I'll play as stupid Luke.
Yeah, I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna use Yoda. Draw. Put a card on top. I'm gonna deploy Yoda. Undiscard this Bendu. Kill Kelleran. I'll hit you for 5. I will attack Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Restore 2. And then I'm done. If ruler resolve Yoda's ability, if you didn't have a ray in hand when you activate Yoda and reveal a ray, it has to remain revealed for the entire effect. Cannot put the same ray on top if you only have 1 ray. I had 2 rays. But also, that's good to know. So you can't, wait, you can't put the card on top that you drew?
We can move on to another game.
If you didn't have Ray in hand when you activate Yoda and reveal a Ray, it has to remain revealed for the entire effect. What? If you have a unit, if the unit left play this phase, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on the top or bottom of your deck. So you have to, the draw a card has to fully.
So the Ray is revealed there, stays revealed.
And
you can't put the Ray back on top because then the Ray's not revealed anymore.
When you draw this card during the action phase, if you control a leader base, you may reveal this card from your hand. If you do, deal damage to a unit and 200 base. So do you have to fully resolve the Ray before you finish Yoda, or you finish resolving Yoda and then you resolve the Ray, but the Ray is chilling revealed? That seems odd. I don't like that. Does that make sense to you?
I don't know.
I thought you could put the same Ray on top. You do have to have it revealed.
That's how they ruled the interaction. I guess we need to see what the official thing is and if it's in the database, right? I think that would help out quite a bit. See what the official ruling is somewhere. Yeah, that game was. That game, I think I got greedy with the luminous beings because I felt like the luminous beings would get you to where you would need to be dead, but I actually need something
like more presence.
I need something on the board.
Yeah.
Now I didn't have like the good stuff on the curve at that time, so. Like if I had had a mace there or something like that, like a 6-drop. I do think this deck could probably play stuff that's like slightly heavier on the curve than what it does because of the counselor. Now that might just be skewed by this matchup where I just get to keep my guys alive forever. That's probably not the case versus like the blue-black villainy decks or the Tarkin Town decks, right? But against those decks, you still want stuff that's kind of heavy on the curve because that stuff's harder to kill.
Still trying to wrap my brain around this Yoda Ray thing. I don't see why you wouldn't just resolve the reveal effect and then finish resolving Yoda.
I guess this game isn't. This game, you have to resolve the full effects before you move on to the next effect.
But why is Ray being revealed mean she's not in my hand? Or like her
I don't know.
That seems silly.
I mean,
I need a judge. Judge. I need to know the level of the judge that made that ruling, actually. The official slate and additional rulings for Ray says, if there are any other triggers waiting to resolve when you draw Ray, you must announce to your opponent that you have drawn and triggered Ray. Once drawn, Ray must be kept separate from the rest of the cards in your hand until revealed. Okay.
I see.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you draw Ray, reveal it, keep it separate, say, hey, I've drawn the thing. If there are any other triggers waiting to resolve when you draw Ray, you must announce to your opponent that you've drawn and triggered Ray. Once drawn, must be kept separate from the rest of the cards until revealed. Yeah, okay, so, but there's nothing about, like, not being able to put her back on top afterwards.
Yeah, she's
right?
still in your hand, she's just revealed.
Yeah. Gungi.
3 I'll say 3.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
I am gonna Maz Gungi into C3PO.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the Force.
I'll play Ada.
I'm gonna take the initiative.
Oh, Yoda.
I actually think Maz should be a 3-of in this deck. I think you want to hit Maz off of Keller in some situations.
Can he get Maz? Or is it only heroic units?
Search the... I don't have a Keller in my head. Search the top 7 cards of your deck for a unit, reveal it, play it. It costs 3 less.
Okay, it's any unit?
But for a unit, it costs 3 less.
Okay. I was thinking of home 1.
Yeah, home 1 is hero, I think, only from the... from the yard. Okay, we're going to.
If you reveal Ray and then put it back, it wasn't officially drawn, you would need a second copy of Ray to do the interaction. From the official judge chat. If you reveal Ray and then put it back.
It wasn't drawn. Ah, I see. I see. So drawing cards in this game, this is some lawyer shit. This is some lawyer shit, right?
Yeah. I want to talk to the manager.
The thing here is that to draw a card, you must perform the action of taking a card and putting it in your hand, resolving that action, and then having that card still in your hand. I think that is the crux of the argument here, then, regardless of whether it makes sense or if it's baloney or whatever, right? But that's what is occurring here.
I'm sighing.
Whatever. We'll put that there. I am going to attack your base with Gungi for 2.
Attack your base for 2. I'll get the force.
I am going to play Obi-Wan.
I'll play Ki-Adi-Mundi and use the force. Draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm putting those cards into my hand.
I'm going to use Kit Fisto to shoot Ki-Adi-Mundi for 2.
I'll take initiative.
I'm going to attack your base for 3. And I'll pass. Dang, dude.
Dang. The choices. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. I'm gonna need to speak to John Star Wars Unlimited about this Yoda thing. Is it because there's no triggers in this game? The trigger is you have to like physically handle the card to resolve the trigger?
Yeah.
I'll fight Obi-Wan.
Leaving.
Oh, he's not Sentinel. JK. I'll attack you for 4.
Okay.
Get the force.
OB's gonna attack you for 3.
I'll force throw you.
I'm gonna discard this Sorceress Blast.
I'll do a damage to.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to use these. I'm contractually not obligated not to use these.
Better not use that shit. I'll do damage to Obi-Wan.
I'm gonna Maj you for 3.
I'll take you for 2.
I'm gonna Gungi you for 2.
Play Yoda.
I'm gonna Kit Fisto Ki-Adi-Mundi.
I'll use Yoda. I'll put a card on the bottom.
I'm gonna deploy Kit.
I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna play Hugh Yang and I'll choose Kit. And then Kit's gonna hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I think I should have discarded a card from my own hand for force throw.
To kill something for sure. Yeah. I was holding the Sorcerer's Blast. I'm back. You know what? I'm back on the don't ban force throw train.
Yeah.
I do think it's powerful, but having played a decent amount
There's
here,
been so many times where it's like, I think the majority of the time we played force throw on stream, the last several stream, it's been like 1 damage, 2 damage.
Because it's like the other person's like, well, I'm just going to hold the 1 drop.
Yeah.
So there's something to be said for like skill defeating a card, right?
I'll play Mace, use the force, and do 4 damage to Obi.
Okay. I can... Oz hits you for 3 here, so I will attack you for 3.
I'm gonna Yoda.
I actually know what the play was. The play was to mace and kill your Yoda before you get to restore.
Mm-hmm.
So smoke that Yoda.
Okay, I'll draw a card. A card we array.
Okay.
I've revealed the ray. I'm resolving the ray ability. So 2 to your base and 2 to Hu Yang.
Okay. That was the Yoda ability?
That was the Yoda dying ability. Yeah, so that was your turn. Okay. So I'll attack Hu Yang. Give me those 2s. And get the force.
Kit is going to hit you for 3. I have the force.
I'll take initiative.
Gungi is going to hit you for 2.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't stop what I am.
Yeah. I should be forcing you to deal with my guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm better at the race.
They're harder to kill. They all 4 health or more.
I just don't like to see 3PO hang around. Yeah. But yeah, I should pressure you. That should be the way it goes instead of just trading stuff off. Because Kit also makes it so that my trades can be better, right? The reason I did 2 damage to Ki-Adi-Mundi, 1, I can kill him on the next turn if you don't do anything with it, or if Ki-Adi-Mundi attacks into my 2-drop, then they kill him, right? And then you're trading a 4-drop for a 2-drop plus the activation. So, I'm liking this Kit Fisto stuff.
There's potential there for sure.
There's potential here. I do think this list could use another go over, but I do think this, and I think this Yoda deck is softer on the removal on the early part of the curve. So I would really want to know how this Kit Fisto deck plays against the decks that are a little bit more murderous downstream. I think this Kit Fisto has the tools, like where Yoda like really wants to take over the game and win. I think Kit Fisto can win the game in that spot.
Yeah, before then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we matching?
Yeah, let's go for
a match.
Let's go for a match.
You can reveal the ray, but if you put it back, you don't trigger Ray's ability. You keep it revealed the entire time up until you put a card back on the top or bottom. If at that point the revealed ray is still in hand, you can trigger Ray ability. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Alright. 14.
A 1. I'm gonna mulligan my hand. Despite having 3 Ki-Adi-Mundis in my hand, I actually don't think that's good.
Yeah, 3 Ki-Adi-Mundis is too many Ki-Adi-Mundis. I really like that card though. Like as I mentioned earlier, but that's basically the entire reason this Yoda deck is playing the Force. It also just works really well with his ability and Ray. Another way to trigger Ray. But it's also another way to just draw 2 cards to give some gas.
Correct, but lame.
Correct,
yeah.
correct, but lame. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, I think the greatest thing that this Force set did was add a variety of drops that are in the 4, 5, and 6 categories that do powerful game effects at that time and really shake up stuff. So that way it's not just play Poe, play whatever it might be.
The meta is still looking so nice. Someone posted the graph in Discord of the deck distribution for one of those tournaments, and it's just like it's like a pizza. It's a beautiful pizza.
Okay.
Ada.
Gungi.
Take initiative.
Yes.
Take it for 2.
Sure.
Hit the Force.
All right. We're strapping them up. This might be wrong, but we're giving Gungi the Knight's Saber.
Yaddle.
How many of these dang Jedi do I have to kill? I don't think I can just let all of them hang around because Yaddle throws off the race math. So I'll kill Yaddle. Because I would be attacking you for 5, but then you would be attacking for me and restoring 2. So I think Yaddle's got to go. What it boils down to. I'm gonna blast Howdy.
Play Lars.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Oh, I got the Force. Dang, dude. Okay. So Owen can go get Rey because they have such a innate connection as established in episode 9.
Yeah, because
The Rise of Skywalker.
She visited their home for some reason.
Despite never being to Tatooine,
Yeah.
despite not knowing who possibly Owen Lars and Beru Lars, willing to bet that the records weren't pretty well kept in the wake of a galactic upset.
She must have just like read the script.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the only
I
explanation.
guess so. All right, we're gonna Gungi into your base for 5.
I'll attack you for 2.
Sure. I am going to Obi-Wan.
I'm gonna slam Owen into Obi-Wan.
Sure. You restore 2 and
Restore 2. First top 5 cards for a Force unit, reveal it and draw it. I will show you this Rey.
Okay.
I'm revealing Rey. I'm drawing Rey. I'm revealing Rey again. Go to the bottom. Roll 2 damage to your base. And 2 damage to Obi.
Kid Fisto is going to blast Audie.
All Yoda. Put a card on top.
I'm gonna take initiative.
Like Kiadi. Use the Force. Reveal Ray. Do 2 damage to your base and Gungi. And then pass. This Yoda deck is super sick. I think once you get you wrap your brain around the lines you can do, I'm sure it's very satisfying.
Attack your base for 5.
I will fight Obi.
I'm gonna key out a Mindy and draw 2.
I will Yoda. Card on top.
5 open. Kid Fisto comes in for 3 currently. Yeah, I'll deploy Kid Fisto.
Help me, Luke Skywalker. You're my only hope. -6.
I'll force 3.
I'll discard this Owen Lars, but it does kill it.
Yeah, I'll kill Kid Fisto.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Take your base for 6. Store 3.
Attack you for 4 and get the Force.
I'll play Kiadi. Use the Force.
Attack you for 5.
PO, say 5.
I'm gonna mace and lightning down Mundi.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
I'll fill the Dragon Mace.
I'm gonna Maz, Gungi, into Luke.
For 7.
Yeah. Give the force.
Yoda.
Kill C3PO.
Yoda. I'll discard Ray. Taste Kiadi.
I'm gonna Kit Fisto and do 2 damage to Yoda.
Play Yoda.
I'm gonna Sorcerer's Blast Yoda for 3.
I'll attack you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass. Tokens.
I'm gonna Kellerin. 6, 7. I'll get Obi-Wan.
All rivals follow Kellerin.
I'll Mouse you for 3.
I'm gonna force throw myself. Discard Rebellious Hammerhead.
I'll take initiative.
Thank you for 2. Thank you for 4.
We'll move on to the sideboard, I think. Okay. Stupid Luke play.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stupid Luke, man.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, I think I'm like in my all right shape. All right, get in here. Get in here, you big lug.
Not those. Maybe these. Not those. Not that. This is decent. These are decent. Okay.
Yeah, I drew that Anakin was like, I wish this was Poe, because I would just jam the Poe, and that's like something you just gotta answer. You just gotta answer that. Taking you out.
Still a fun match though.
Yeah, it's back and forth. It's back and forth
Yeah.
for sure. I think this deck is disadvantaged because there's plays like you're my only hope on Luke that I think are like very difficult to recover. It's not as if I'm running Fell the Dragon, right? You do something like that, and I can like answer Luke. I have to like answer Luke.
You
with,
like fight him.
Yeah, I gotta like
do some shit.
Like fortunately, I guess Gungi with the lightsaber was actually halfway decent in that match.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of free damage with Rey early in that match.
The funny thing about the Ray damage is like I couldn't cleanly kill any of your stuff because it was all odd power.
Yeah, but it did mean that I couldn't just like fight your shit and like get away scot free, right? The damage on Obi-Wan mattered because I would have been able to fight with him, but he died straight up to one attack from Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think that one was just like a straight up card advantage disparity. You played 2 Ki-Adi-Mundis, is that right?
Yes, I think so.
I think so. You got to like turn 7 or 8, and then I was looking at like 6 cards, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not optimistic. Oh, interesting hand. Guess we resource that. I guess I resource this.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Yoda deck.
I'll play Gungi.
He's doing some wacky stuff. I'll play Yaddle.
I'll take the initiative.
Yes.
Huh.
Big fan.
I'm gonna play Hu Yang and target Gungi.
Open fire. Bang.
Attack you for 2. Take initiative, or take the force.
Take it for 2. Restore 1.
I'll take the initiative.
In the force. I'll use Yoda. The card. On top. Waiting for the crate. Yeah. I haven't really had a good opportunity to play crate. Yeah, like you said, you can play on 7, but
I'll put Yoda's lightsaber on Gungi. I'll gain 3.
thank you for 2. For 1.
Thank you for 5.
I'll force through.
I'll discard Anakin's Interceptor.
Damage. I should have forced through myself. I'm so bad at this game. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine.
How about I force throw you? See how you like it.
Yeah.
See how you like it.
Well. Yeah. I'll discard Mace Windu.
I guess I'll kill Yaddle.
She's dead. I'll use Yoda. Put a card on the bottom.
I'll take the initiative.
Play an X-Wing.
Considered passing there because I could kit Fisto.
Yeah.
But
I'll draw.
yeah, that's nice. It's a good clink though. It's a good clink on these tokens.
And pass. I'm clinking.
Oh man, I am
So I should have force throwed my own Mace Windu to kill. But I decided to let you hit me for 5 and also gain the force and also enable Kit Fisto's ability instead. And then enable your own force throw.
Attack you for 5.
Thank you for 3.
I'm gonna Kit Fisto that thing.
Yoda. Bottom.
Deploy. I think it's actually a mistake to deploy Kit Fisto here, but I'll deploy Kit Fisto.
Lipo.
I'm gonna Sorcerer's Blast Poe to do 3.
I'll take initiative.
I'll attack you for 2 and get the force back. And then I'll pass.
Kit's on 2/6.
That's correct.
Alright, I'll attack Kit Fisto. I will discard card to do or to destroy the lightsaber.
This. Attack you for 2.
Oh, Yoda. I gotta put on the card on top still.
Play Chewbacca. Destroy this motherfucker!
All rebels fall Gungi. Yeah. That's a shame.
I'll Sorcerer's Blast Poe.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Baka.
I do think Chewbacca is probably like top 10 slept on card. I know he's good,
yeah.
but I think he's like he's fallen under the radar compared to all like the Force shit going on. So,
well, shot in the dark. Your only hope. Night Sister Warrior. Wow.
Take
One discount.
you for 5.
I will deploy Yoda and not discard a card.
Play Mace.
I'll attack you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
I'm going to attack you for 6 and get the Force.
Attack you for 4.
Attack you for 5.
Yoda.
5 open. Take the initiative.
I die.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I have a key on Mundi I could play, but I actually think giving you the first action on the next turn.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Is like some sort of out, perhaps.
Chewbacca. Completely destroyed.
Yeah.
That was also my shitty Force throw play. That was bad. Super bad.
That was more Tusken Raider than Chewie. I apologize, everybody.
How dare you not be able to make a perfect
Yeah.
walkie noise?
How dare you not make that effect that was dubbed in, that was Foleyed in after?
Yeah, that no human being can make.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some guy out there that could do it.
Yeah, well.
Some dude. I did have create my only hope possible, but I had no way to put it on top because I couldn't
Get something killed.
kill anything, yeah. How embarrassing.
That was a game.
Yeah,
That was a game. I thought for sure I lost that game because even after the force throw thing, I had a really terrible kit deploy turn. I had an extra copy of Gungi in my hands that I was like, well, I guess I can play the Gungi if he kills it. So
I also had resourced a Fell the Dragon the turn before you just slapped the fucking lightsaber on
Gungi. Yeah. I was worried about it. I was like, if he's got it, right? Like,
it was bad. I fucked up so bad. It was like turn 2 and 3. It was just nothing but bad decisions, nonstop. Yoda's flip turn was horrendous. It did. It was bad. It was all bad.
Yeah.
I think I could have. I don't know. Lessons learned. That game was lessons learned. Yeah, I'll take initiative. Play Yaddle.
Play Addy.
Take initiative.
Well.
I'll take you for 2.
Okay. You have the force.
I do need 1,000 reps with this deck. The resource decisions are also really complicated.
Yeah. I'm gonna Hugh Yang and buff Addy. Unless you got an open fire for me.
No. Later.
I gotta fight your stuff off the board, so I think I have my Ada fight. We'll start with Yaddle.
Lars.
I'll take the initiative.
Yoda. Pass.
Oh, I have the force. Gonna kill these mother flipping Jedi. Get Data into Data.
Yoda.
I'm gonna play Obi-Wan.
.3PO. Say 5. Ray. 2 damage. 2 damage.
I'm gonna kit C-3PO.
I'll fight Owen into Obi-Wan. The top 5. I'll get Ada.
Hugh Yang will kill C-3PO.
Play Ada.
I will take the initiative.
Pass.
I'm gonna OBU for 3.
I'll ADU for 2.
I will Hugh Yang you for 2.
I'll play a Poe.
Awful. I play red 5.
Take initiative.
Kid Fisto. Kid Fisto's picking up a saber. 4, 5, 6. Enough to kill Poe. I guess I gotta fight Poe. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because otherwise he just kills Fisto for free.
But yeah, otherwise,
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm out. Oh, all right. Here?
There.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Attack for 3.
Yoda.
Attack for 3.
Spirit.
Gungi.
Force throw you.
Discard Yoda.
Bang. 8 damage. Obi-Wan.
I'll take initiative.
Pass. 8 damn.
I'm gonna Key Eddie. Draw 2.
Elite whole dams. I'm gonna Luke Yang.
I'll have Gungi fight Chirrut.
I'll use the Force.
Okay. I will get the Force.
I'll Chirrut fight ya for 3.
Kid Fisto Chirrut.
Get fisted. I'll use Yoda. He's on Luke Data Vault. Luke
red, Luke blue. Is that one Luke or?
Either way, no. That one Luke Data Vault sounds cool though. Red.
I'll red 5 Yoda for 3 and blast it.
Yoda. Discard. Your only hope. Love red 5.
I'm gonna take initiative.
Thank you for 4 or 2. Yes.
You piece of. Ooh.
Piece of peace.
You piece of peace. Spin the force to gain 5. And then I get to do 6 damage to something. So I think I choose to do 6 to Yoda, the leader.
Okay. Okay. I'll fight you for 3.
Okay. Kiyoda Mundi is going to fight Chirrut. I'll get the force.
I'll fight you for 6.
I'll take the initiative.
No Gungi thing.
No, I'm just going to take the initiative. 2 damage into restore or whatever.
Like Yachty and get the force, or use the force and draw 2. Force throw Crate Dragon. Fight you for 4. Open fire Gungi. This is not that. I pass. Played Qui-Gon Green all day yesterday and New Gods unit. Maybe my second favorite unit in the entire game. New Gods. Oops, is that?
You talking about Big Barda over there?
The daughter. Yoda.
Ah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
New Yoda unit.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Whew.
That was a damn game. It was a game.
Yeah, I had like stuff to win the game with, but it was a matter of having to I couldn't predict the way you were going to play out the turn. I think the problem with Yoda,
you have so many things you can do. Like
you're just like, I'll just stall. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to do.
Because like
that was like the whole time where I was like, if I could just, if I knew what you were going to do, I could make the right call, but I can't make the right call. I just have to make like what I think is the most decent call.
The turn where you have like red 5 over here and then the 2 units over here, and I was like trying to just stall because you had open resources. I was trying to stall as much time as possible to use Yoda's ability to kill maybe whatever you played or red 3.
Yeah.
So
I had a sorceress blast. So like I had removal. It was like impossible to navigate. So if I can use Sorceress Blast with Yoda on the table, then I get to Sorceress Blast something, and then Yoda blasts something, right? So that's what I was trying to engineer. The problem was I didn't have enough like time or resources to do that, right? That game was one where I feel like Jedi Counselor early probably would have won it for me because I would have been cranking out the heavy hitters. Like even playing Yoda not gaining the 5 and getting to use this thing immediately doesn't matter as much if he's just on the table and I can use the Jedi Counselor to power up the stuff. So this I don't think this Kit Fisto deck is hopeless. I actually think this Kit Fisto deck should focus more on the overwhelming turn 2. Okay. You play either Gungi or Adi or something in space, and then you should either pull a Chewbacca or Luke or Maz or the lightsaber or something like that. Now, this obviously does not work very well against like the blue-black control, but I think the thing is like the games where I had like a really early substantial threat felt a lot better than the ones where I didn't, because you were like trying to finagle a way to get it killed every game.
And that may just be like a matchup based.
It's a matchup thing,
right?
I think for sure.
That strategy, the strategy of that deck right now is probably better against other.
I think it's probably better against other control decks for sure.
Yeah, other control decks.
Because I mean, if you go wide, so like the Talzin deck, I don't think really wants its units messed with, right? It doesn't want its units just taking random damage here and there necessarily, because it wants to use those guys to get an advantage over a series of a game.
There you go. All right.
And this goes right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. The token set. I do like the spot of where the game is, right? Like I love
it. These games are really fun.
There's a lot of interaction.
It's not like you feel like you just got run over.
Yeah. There's a couple turns where you're like, oh, I think that might be the game.
Yeah.
Right. I think that happens occasionally, but I'm often surprised by how often that wasn't necessarily true, right?
Yeah. Good news, Highlander, Slay. You can get those tokens right there. Premier Games was kind enough to send us these tokens for free to show on stream and to give you guys a code to buy them if you want them. And if you guys like the tokens, go buy them, and maybe they'll send us more free stuff in the future, which we love that. We love free stuff because these tokens are great. We had bought this Force tokens to use, and they're pretty much perfect for what we're doing on the stream. Yeah. The only complaint I have about these tokens, and it's literally only a complaint because we stream, is they're not as visible as they would be if they were like white scale.
It's just like the high vis of these, right? Yeah. Like those are much. There's much more contrast between this and that.
But if I'm playing IRL, I'm gonna use these tokens.
For sure. These tokens are really slick. They got a nice heft to them. They got the clink, the ASMR clink there. So
and I'll use the Force tokens either way because they're Pog Slammers.
Yeah.
Super sick.
Yeah. All right, we're done here. Tomorrow, I had a number of things I wanted to try out. I don't know where you were at.
I don't have anything. Yoda Red was my number 2 pick. I think maybe like a Thrawn Yellow is one of my picks.
I had Gar ECL that I wanted to try out at some point because I think that's an interesting deck. And then what's the other?
Did they look okay, No Room? Like, cause we don't watch the stream, right? We are creators of the stream. We consume it. But if they look good on stream, I really liked the double-sidedness of these for stream because the ones we have are not double-sided.
It made it flipping easier.
Yeah, it was really nice to just calculate damage that way.
What is it? Gar yellow.
Green.
Gar green. Gar green. Because the authority card, legal authority, is just sick in the deck. Because like the big thing about Gar is they don't want to it doesn't actually want to remove your stuff.
Yeah, that gives you it's only 2 resources, so you can play alongside like a 2-drop shielded thing on turn 3.
And your 2 drops in the deck are 3 power thanks to the shields. So you can use that to get some of those Jedi units
Even
out
shields
of the
gone,
picture.
it's buffing their power.
Correct.
One play.
Yeah, so you
and
can play it, and it makes your units stickier. So Legal Authority seemed really sick in that deck. So
oh yeah, the experience tokens, and probably these don't look so, these aren't as easy to catch. Yeah, you can barely probably see what that is. I like these a lot too. Honestly, the other side's probably way more visible. Well, it's still kind of too small.
yeah, I mean, it depends on, I don't know if people are watching us on 40-inch monitors or not, but
The numbers do look good. I can see. Yeah, they're nice. Real nice.
But yeah, guard green was in the equation. Palpatine, set 1 Palpatine yellow was in the equation because that's another legacy run deck. I don't know that we necessarily want to play 2 legacy run decks against each other. But yeah, that Palpatine yellow was one I was considering, and there were a couple more that were thrown out in the Discord that I have no problem trying out. So
fair enough, Islander. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with 2 more decks tomorrow. What we're doing with the series is just going through some premier level decks and playing the matches, kind of getting a feel for what the matchup is like and getting a feel for the decks are like. We're not experts on the decks. Most of the time we're picking up for the first time. Like this Yoda deck, I played a few times on Force Table and that's it.
Yeah.
But it still felt great to play. And I would probably
I
would run this deck. It's just like I would want to play it about at least 100 more times.
Yeah, and you probably want to play it against a lot of different matches.
Against a wide variety of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. All right,
I think what's its face? Poe. People were asking about some Poe decks and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Poe ECL, I think.
Yeah, Poe ECL, and apparently there's a Poe Data Vault as well. So I mean, I think a lot of those Data Vault decks, you just sub out the ECL. The 8 hit points makes up for the fact that you don't have like an ambush.
You don't have your ECL targets, but you just play good stuff.
But yeah, we're done here.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.